Om Namo Narayanaya. Welcome, sweet practitioner. This is Mahalakshmi Brianna with 1 ounce practice. We'll tone the cardiovascular system, or in the language of the heart, we'll send the message of love from ourselves to ourselves. We'll also stimulate the body's messenger, the nervous system, which runs on oxygen. So we'll increase the blood supply to the roots of the spinal nerves. We'll also tone the endocrine system, or the function of the thyroid and parathyroid glands, along with increasing and balancing the cell metabolism. We'll strengthen the arms and the abdominal muscles. We'll release build-up tension from the shoulders and the neck. We'll stretch the spine and the neck to improve our posture and to correct the natural tendency of rounding the shoulders. Last but not least, we'll promote clarity of thinking and mental sharpness, and all that will help us overcome depression or stay more positive and cheerful. How are we going to do all this, you may ask? Follow these 4 steps with me. Step number 1, which is my second most favorite step. Guess which one is my most favorite? Write me in the comments below, and I will reveal it in the next short if you're watching real time. If you're watching on your own timing, check out the video description. I'll link it there if you're curious. So step number 1, initial relaxation. Let's put some comfy pants on, hop on the mat, and get relaxed. Let's lay down on the mat. Legs are mat width apart. Arms are at 45-degree angle to the body. Shoulders relaxed, head is centered and relaxed. And let's take a few deep breaths, inhaling through the nose, increasing the abdomen, the ribcage and chest. And exhaling through the nose, relaxing the abdomen, the ribcage and chest. One more time, inhale deeply. And exhale, completely letting go of anything that has been so far. And letting go of everything that may be in the future. Arrive here and now on the mat. Notice your breathing. Focus on your breathing. Keep your awareness on the breathing. Stay with your breathing and notice how on every inhalation the chest rises, bringing the spine up, and with every exhalation the chest relaxes, bringing the spine closer to the mat. With every inhalation the abdomen rises, and with every exhalation the abdomen relaxes. Notice the points where your body connects with the mat or with the floor, or if you're practicing outdoors with Mother Earth. Perhaps there's some grass that is tickling your feet, caressing your fingers. I wish I was there with you. And come back to your breathing. Continue to pay attention to the most precious action that we cannot live without: breathing. Perhaps you can hear yourself breathing. Perhaps you can feel your heart pulsing. Stay with your body. Stay with your breath. Gently wiggle the toes, the fingertips. Rotate the ankles one way and then the other. Rotate the wrists one way and then the other. And as you feel ready, bring the legs together, arms to the side of the body. Bend the knees and gently roll into a fetal position to your right side. Stay here for a moment. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. As you feel ready, come up to a comfortable sitting position. You can use the support of a cushion or a pillow to elevate the hips so the knees are at ease. Any cross-legged position that feels comfortable. Hands are in chin mudra, index and thumb touching together at the tip, and allow them to relax anywhere on the thighs where they would naturally fall. Spine is up straight, shoulders relaxed, chin parallel to the ground. We'll start with 3 Oms and the opening mantras. You can close your eyes if you know them, or follow the words on the screen. Inhale deeply. Sahaviryam karabhavahai tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vedvisha vakali om shanti 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 om peace 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 om Guru Sadguru Shivananda Maharaj ki jai om Guru Shri Swami Vishnu Devananda Maharaj ki jai om Namo Narayanaya. Welcome. We're now ready for step number 2, or love note number 2. This shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. In this portion of the workshop, we'll go over the benefits of the practice and we'll share reasons why we should avoid it. We'll also share safe alternatives, variations which we can use to build towards the full posture. We'll review the full posture and we'll show a little more advanced variations as well. So let's get started with the benefits. The shoulder stand is an inverted posture which stimulates the blood supply through the spine. It also improves the function of the thyroid and parathyroid glands, stimulating the cell metabolism. It also massages the neck and the shoulders, releasing build-up tension. It increases mental clarity and mental sharpness. And on top of all that, it helps us overcome depression or increase positivity and cheerfulness. As any inverted posture, the shoulder stand should be avoided if any of the following apply to you. Unregulated high or low blood pressure or any heart condition, glaucoma, detached retina, or recent eye surgery. If you have any head, neck or back injuries or issues, if you're pregnant, congratulations, but practice the shoulder stand after you deliver and fully recover. If you're on your monthly cycle, also avoid the inversions. As a general guidance, the Hatha Yoga practice should be performed at least 2 hours after your last meal. This is to allow the food and the nutritions of the food to be properly digested and absorbed. If any of these apply to you, I'll strongly recommend avoiding the shoulder stand and instead performing the safe alternative, the legs up the wall, which is also where we're going to start when we want to build towards the full posture. So if you're working on strengthening your abdominal muscles, your arm muscles, this starting point is a great opportunity for that. So let's move our mats and get the legs up the wall. Let's sit as close to the wall as we can. Next, we'll bend the arm that is closer to the mat and we'll lean on it. This will reveal more space between the thighs and the wall and will also help us push ourselves even closer to the wall. From here, we lay down on our back. We'll center the legs over the chest and we'll bring one leg at a time to the wall, allowing it to relax. This way, we're almost at 90-degree angle to the wall. The arms should be at 45-degree angle to the body. If any of the reasons why you should avoid this shoulder stand apply to you, then stay in this posture, legs up the wall, for about 8 to 10 breaths. Then move to Love Note or step number 3. If you're ready to build up towards the full posture from legs up the wall, this is the variation for you. First, we'll get the arms closer to the body. Then we'll bend the knees and one leg at a time we'll place the feet on the wall. From here, we'll elevate the hips and support them with the hands. On your next inhalation, bring the hips up and place the palms on your hips. If your shins are not perpendicular to the wall, you can step up or down in effort to make the degree between the shins and the wall 90 degree. So the thighs will be parallel and the shins perpendicular. From here, we'll bring the right leg straight up on our inhalation and exhale, bring it back to the wall. Inhale, bring the left leg straight up. And exhale, bring it back to the wall. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, down. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, down. Repeat this for 6 to 8 times. And to come out of the posture, you'll gently lower the upper body vertebra by vertebra, allowing the hips to come down to the mat. And gently place your hips on the mat. Then bending your knees towards your chest. Roll to the right side in fetal position. And from here, you can come up to sitting position whenever you feel ready. If this variation was easy breezy for you, you might be ready for the full posture. Or if you're just curious, give it a try. You might be surprised. Let's lay down on the back with the legs together and arms by the side of the body. From here, the first bus stop is to bring the legs up at 90-degree angle. Very similar to legs up the wall. Very important for this posture, especially when you have someone talking to you on the monitor, is to keep the head looking at the ceiling or the sky, not moving it to the side. So keep your head centered and looking upwards. On our next inhalation, we'll bring the hips up and support them with the strength of the arms. Legs will come a little bit forward towards the head. Ready? Inhale, bring the hips up, support them with the arms, and you are in Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand. Well done, congratulations. This is the second bus stop. You'll notice that you might be in a little bit of a banana shape. Next, we will want to improve that banana shape and make it a straight line in which the ankles, the hips, and the shoulders align. We'll do that by bending the knees and allowing them to come a little bit forward, and that will allow the body weight to be more on the shoulders. From here, you can slide the palms towards the upper body. You can also try to keep the elbows closer to each other. This will allow you to stretch the shoulders even further. From here, bring the knees up and one leg at a time or two together. Straighten the legs, aligning the ankles, the knees, and the shoulders as much as you can. Chin is towards the chest and you are in the full posture. To come out of the posture, bring the legs a little bit forward and lowering the hips, slide the palms towards the hips and allowing the upper body to come to the mat. Roll slowly onto the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Gently take your time Without lifting your head, lower your hips on the mat. So from the legs being 90 degrees to the mat, on your next exhalation, bring the legs slowly down. Try to keep the knees straight if you can. Engage the core muscles and lower the legs down. If keeping the legs straight is too much of an engagement for your core muscles at this time, what you can do is bend the knees. So from the legs being 90 degrees to the mat, we can bend the knees, place the feet on the mat, and from here, extend one leg at a time or both together to the mat. Awesome job, my friend. Now I'll show you a little bit more advanced variation. It's called the candle, and it should be practiced only if you feel absolutely comfortable in the shoulder stand already. So let's center the head, bring the legs together, arms to the side of the body. Bring the legs up 90 degrees to the mat. On your next inhalation, elevate the hips, supporting them with the strength of your arms, and come into the banana shape of the shoulder stand. From here, adjust, bend the knees, bring the body forward, and get your elbows closer, palms closer to the shoulder blades. From here, when you feel ready, bring the knees up, and one or both legs at a time. Come up to straighten the body and align the ankles, hips, and the shoulders in a straight line. Chin towards the chest. Bring the legs a little bit forward. This will allow you to release one hand at a time by the thighs. So one arm up and then the other arm up. And congratulations, you are in a shoulder balance, the candle. From here, to come out of the candle, you bring one arm back to the back, and then the other one back to supporting the back. Start sliding the palms towards the hips. Bring the legs a little bit forward behind the head, and start lowering the upper body vertebra by vertebra. Gently, slowly take your time. Here, we don't want to rush. We want to make sure that the upper body and the spine actually gets a really nice massage. Keep the head on the mat and lower the hips down. Bending the knees or keeping them straight, lower the legs to the mat. Awesome job, my friend. Now bring the legs mat width apart, arms to the side of the body, head is centered, and take a few deep breaths. Relax, a well-deserved short relaxation. Inhale deeply, abdomen, ribcage, and chest expand. And exhale completely, abdomen, ribcage, and chest relax. One more time, inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Allow your body to absorb the benefits of the shoulder stand. Notice how your body feels. Notice the areas where you feel the pulse. It might be the heart area, or it might be the whole body altogether. Bring the legs together, arms to the side of the body, bend the knees, and roll to the right side and come into a fetal position. From here, come up to any comfortable cross-legged position. Wonderful job, my friend. This was the hardest part of the workshop, so well done. We will now move into the third step of the workshop, or the love note number 3. This is the fish pose, Matsyasana. We'll go over the benefits, how to perform it, and share a few variations. Let's start with the benefits. The fish pose is the counter posture or the balancing posture to the shoulder stand. It stretches the neck and the spine in the opposite direction to the shoulder stand, and that's how it balances us. It also expands the chest and allows for the shoulders to naturally overcome the tendency of rounding. It expands the lungs and allows us to decompress them. It also helps us overcome depression and increase cheerfulness. There aren't really any contraindications to this posture. The only thing that we should be careful and aware of is the hyperextension of the neck. If we feel any discomfort at the neck or we start feeling dizzy, we should come out of the posture right away and relax on our back, allowing the discomfort or the dizziness to pass on. So, how do we do the Matsyasana? Let's lay down on the back. Gently lower yourself down, straighten the legs. The legs are together, arms are to the side of the body, palms facing down. From here, we'll bring the palms underneath the body and we'll try to reach with our fingertips as further towards the feet as possible. So if I roll to the side, you'll see how my fingers are trying to reach towards my heels. We'll also try to bring the elbows as close to each other as possible. This will help us already open the chest. You'll feel it right away. This is step 1 of the full posture. If this is already too much for you, you can stay here. It's a very supportive variation and still gives you the benefits of balancing the shoulder stand. If this feels good to you, the next step is to bend the elbows and with the strength of our arms, bring the upper body up. Inhale, bend the elbows and bring the upper body and the chest up. From here, you can feel how comfortable you are with hyperextending the neck, bringing the head towards the mat. If you feel comfortable here, you can gently lower the top of the head towards the mat with little to no pressure or weight on your head. Your body is fully supported by the strength of your arms. If this is too much, bring the upper body up and relax back your head on the mat. Bring the elbows together, open up the chest and stay here. It's a beautiful variation. And to come out of the posture, bring the upper body up and gently lift the head up and lower the upper body down. Move the arms to the side of the body and relax. Bring the legs mat width apart, arms 45-degree angle to the body. Bring the shoulder blades closer together to each other and breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale. Well done, my friend. Inhale and exhale. Now it's time for the advanced variations. If you've practiced the fishpose Matsyasana for a while and you're feeling very comfortable in it, you can start with crossing the legs. Another advanced variation is to have the legs in Padmasana. So let's start with the legs crossed. We'll bring the legs together, arms to the side of the body, make sure the head is center, shoulder blades underneath, closer to each other. First, bend the left leg up and place the foot flat on the mat. Then bring the right leg up and place the foot on the mat. Now lower the knee to the side and bring your left foot between the right hip and the right foot. Now lower the right knee towards the right, bringing the right foot by the side of the left foot. Make sure that the feet are not underneath the legs. They're just by the side of each other. From here, we'll bring the arms underneath the body. The right arm will grab the left ankle and the left arm will grab the right ankle. From here, you already will be hyperextending the back and the spine, and you are engaging the arm muscles. If you feel comfortable in this bus stop,
Inhale deeply, and the strength of the arms bring your upper body up. Inhale and come up. Allow the head to hang for a bit. Inhale and lower it down to the mat without applying any pressure or weight on it. And you are in a cross-legged Matsyasana. To come out of the posture, you can bring the upper body up with the strength of the and lower it down gently. Uncross the legs, first the right one and then the left one, and take the arms to the side of the body. Wonderful job, my friend. Bring the legs mat width apart, arms to the side of the body, and take 2 deep breaths. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. One more time. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. We are ready for our final relaxation. Love note number 4. As the body cools down when we relax, you can put some socks on or bring a sweatshirt or a blanket to cover yourself for this final step. I have a blanket nearby, so I'll grab it and cover myself. Pause the video and grab anything you need to stay warm and comfy in this final 4th love note. Let's come back and lay on our backs. When you're ready, the legs are mat width apart, arms 45-degree angle to the body. The head is centered. We'll start with tensing and releasing. Inhale, bring the right leg up 4 inches above the mat. Tense all the muscles. Tense, tense, tense. Curl the toes. Stretch the toes. And release and relax the leg down on the mat. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Tense all the muscles. Tense, tense, tense. Curl the toes. Stretch the toes. And release and relax the leg down. Bring the arms closer to the body. Inhale and bring the hips up, tensing all the sitting muscles. Tense, 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 tense. And release and relax. Inhale, and on your exhalation, bring the lower back flat with the mat and squeeze the abdominal muscles. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Release and relax. Inhale and bring the shoulder blades together and squeeze them against each other. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Release and relax down to the mat. Inhale and bring both arms 4 inches above the mat. Tense all the muscles. Tense, tense, tense. Make fists with the hands. Tense, tense, tense. Now stretch the fingers wide apart. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And release and relax them down. Bring the shoulders towards the ears and tense, 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 tense all the muscles. Exhale and bring the shoulders away from the ears. Stretch them in the opposite direction. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Release and relax. Inhale and bring all the facial muscles towards the nose, making a sour face. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Release and relax. Inhale, open the mouth, stretch the tongue out, and with the sound ha, exhale. One more time, inhale. Beautiful. Roll the head from side to side, ear to the mat, ear to the mat. Come back to center. Make any final adjustments as needed, and we'll continue with auto-suggestion. Mentally repeat to yourself. The toes, the feet and the ankles are relaxing. The toes, the feet and the ankles are completely relaxed. The shins, the calves, the knees and the thighs are relaxing. The shins, the calves, the knees and the thighs are completely relaxed. The hips and the pelvis are relaxing. The hips and the pelvis are completely relaxed. The abdomen, the chest and the throat are relaxing. The abdomen, the chest and the throat are completely relaxed. Lower back, middle back, upper back and the neck are relaxing. Lower back, middle back, upper back and the neck are completely relaxed. The hands, the arms and the shoulders are relaxing. The hands, the arms and the shoulders are completely relaxed. The jaws, the cheeks, the eyelids and the forehead are relaxing. The jaws, the cheeks, the eyelids and the forehead are completely relaxed. The brain and the internal organs are relaxing. The brain and the internal organs are completely relaxed. Your whole body is completely relaxed. Focus on your breathing and allow it to become softer and softer, quieter and quieter, subtler and subtler. Om. 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 Gently wiggle the toes, the fingers, bring movement to the wrists and the ankles, rotate them one way and then the other. Take a yawn if you feel like. Bring the legs together, arms to the side of the body, and take a deeper breath in and bend the knees. Lower your knees to the right side and come to a fetal position. Stay here for a moment and enjoy. As you feel ready, come up to a comfortable sitting position. Bring your old friend, the cushion, underneath your hips. You can keep the blanket
covering your legs to stay warm. Keep your eyes closed. Relax the arms in the chin position, index and thumb touching together on your thighs. Spine is up straight, chin parallel to the ground. Notice how you feel. We'll conclude our workshop with 3 ohms and the final mantras. Inhale for 3 ohms. Om. 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 Asatoma satgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, Mruktyurmamritam gamaya. Om Purnamadat Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. Om Bolo Sadguru Shivananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Bolo Shri Swami Vishnudevananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Namo Narayanaya. Thank you, my friend, for working and practicing, growing into the shoulder stand and the fish pose. It wasn't easy, but it's very rewarding, and your body will be very thankful to you. Let me know how was this practice for you in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share with anyone who may benefit. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Om Namo Narayanaya.